Hello and welcome to another Immersive Engineering tutorial video and world download as promised. So in this video I will go through the assembler and that's pretty much it. Then I will talk about the world download and you also have the information in the video description. But there's not much to wait for, so let's get started. So the assembler. This is a machine that will autocraft for you. It will only autocraft specific recipes. If you take a look at the GUI, we see that there are three recipes to choose from. But first, how do we craft it or build it? First of all, 9 steel scaffolding parts. We have sheet metal blocks in an H with the light engineering in the middle, some conveyor belts, and then we finish up with light engineering blocks and these structural arms. You craft them from scaffolding. Finally, you hit the conveyor belt here or on the other side, and the side you hit on will decide what way it will face. So like that, then you have the input here and output here. If we do this the other way around, let's see, take it from here, then this is the input. All right, so nothing strange with the building, I think. So let's get started with how to use it. There are a few things to know about this. For example, this point, this pipe, this is the input for fluids if you want to have those in the recipes. Up here we have the power. And, well, you can also see this is in, the blue is input and orange is output, as everything else in this mod for power and so on. Use conveyor belts to insert items, pipes to insert fluids, and conveyor belts to output or to receive the finished product. And that's everything you need to know about the exterior, I think. Yes, seems to be like so. So let's take a look at the inside. 3 recipes, as said. So let's start with the easiest one. The one you know and love, of course. Woods to planks. Now, if we just put things in here, it will use these woods, a few of these, and the planks will be output over here. So let's a few more, see. And they will end up in the chest. And that's because they will be output since we are not using them in any other recipe. So if we do like this instead, we set a recipe for planks, 2 sticks, 2 planks to 1 stick. Then if we insert one of these, then the planks will be used in the next recipe. So if we remove these and just insert 6 of those. Then we will craft lots of planks and then we'll use them for the sticks. However, I think that if we insert too much, so we fill up this slot, let's see how that looks. So when we've crafted too much and we have filled this slot, the rate of how quickly we do these planks will decrease. So we always will keep up with the stick production. Alright? But doing sticks and planks, it's not very fun. Let's say that we want to do some... this one we can keep. That's a good recipe. And we could actually use it for something more useful, like this one. Then we can get treated wood planks by Creosote Oil and wood planks. I think we even got a few chests here. Yeah, he did some chests while I was, because I was slow. But then we need buckets of Creosote Oil. And this is the part where things are so much easier, because you can just fill these tanks. There are 3 tanks, you can have 3 different liquids inside. So you can use normal creosote oil here in the tank, just pipe it in and then use those instead of buckets. So you don't need any buckets. So let me demonstrate. Let's take this one. We have 8 buckets of oil, or creosote oil. It will be filled up in here. And now we are, all right, we need some planks as well. See, now we are crafting, we're using power, and out on this side we are getting treated wood planks just by piping in that. So quite convenient. And the final recipe, I need water for that. We can, if we just remove those and let me just fill this up again. Okay, so we have 8 more buckets here. So let's fill this into this tank. And when we're done with that, we can actually fill one more tank, internal tank, with water. We're doing this through the same pipe, no problems. So I would like to have 3 inputs, 1 for each tank, but as it seems like right now, it doesn't seem to be the case. But this is how you do it. So we have creosote oil, we have water. Now we just need to insert lots of wood and lots of slag and gravel and so on. And then we will get treated wood and concrete. So let's flip this switch. As you can see, we have wood and gravel and clay and everything. Things will just be through in here. And our auto crafting will just, it will just cruise until this one is empty. Now we need some planks to get, so we can get going with the wood planks. It's almost done. Now we should get planks and then we can get going with these again until they are filled up and empty. So let's just fill it up again, do some more. When this is empty, we can do the water again and just keep going like that and you'll be just fine. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for the assembler. Not very advanced, but a few things to keep in mind. So let's talk about the world download. Well, as you have seen in this series, I have done quite a lot of videos. I have covered lots of items. I have, up to this point, I think I cover almost every item in the mod in its current state. I've also done a few test things. Over there are some test things. I want to destroy them. Here's an example of how you can automatically turn off the crusher. If you have a chest here and you have a comparator and then you'll have some redstone to this point and you can automatically close it. This track is what closes the hopper. So all these are in. You can see how it looks, you can download, you can play around. But of course, the thing with the mod updates, it can't be covered. So this download will only be in its current state. But if there are lots of updates to the mod, I will do another mod tutorial world download. And then I will update the download link in the video description. So hopefully that one will always be up to date to the latest download, depending on how much additions there are to the mod in future releases. So play around with the assembler, take a look in the world that I've done a lot of videos in. Perhaps some of them aren't exactly how they looked in the old videos. I know there was another tower here and I had to remove it to get a better screenshot at one point. But I tried to leave all the things for as far as possible, so you can take a look at it. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.